Alright guys, today I just got done with my fishing cooler. Trying to always find different ways to try to make my fishing cooler a lot better. And now I have a way to actually lock my cooler and lock my rod and reel and net onto my cooler. Now guys, how am I going to do that? This right here. It's made by Master Lock. It is a adjustable cable. It has a 3-digit combination that you can set to your choice. Once you get the combination set, just right here, push it, extend your cable out. This extends out to about 3 foot. You're going to put it in this little hole here, and then don't put it all the way in. And then you hit this. This will adjust it down. Once you get it down to the length you want, it won't come undone. You know, it'll stay that length. Then you go ahead, push it all the way in. Now it's in. Mess the combination up. There you go. They won't be able to get into whatever you lock this to. Yes, the gauge is not very thick. They could probably cut it with a wire cutter or some sort. But it's the idea to slow the person down from keeping, from taking your stuff. That's the whole point, just to slow them down so they can't just pick it right up and walk off with it. So let's go ahead and check out how we're going to put it on my cooler. As you can see, I've got a couple of these. Actually, I got 3 of them. They come in different colors. There's actually 4 altogether that you can get color-wise. I got red, green, clear, and they make a blue, but you never know what color they're going to send you. But I went ahead and ran these 2. I'm going to show you how I'm going to do the net, and then I'm going to show you how to do these 2 after I do the net. So let's go ahead and do my combination to open this up. Got it open. What I want to do, run it through. We're going to go through this slide here. Like I said, you adjust it whatever length you want. You want to go as tight as you can. There you go. I can't get that off. Now this will work with a spinning reel and a bait caster, as you can well see. I've got this one locked on, and how I did it, basically went underneath the bail here so they can't take the reel off. And then I went behind over the back of the reel, and I went down through this slide here in the holder. You're going to want to go as tight as you can. Go a little tighter. There we go. Now they can't take the spinning reel off. Now the bait caster is a little more difficult to do. I found a way that I think will work good. What I did, what you're going to do with this one, you're going to want to wrap it around your crank and go as tight as you can, like that. And then you're going to want to run the end of the cable over the top of the reel. This will be so they can't take your rod. Going around the crank part is so they can't take your reel. And then go through this slot here, or whatever you have made up. Go as tight as you can. And lock it into place. Now they can't take your baitcaster off or your rod. Okay, so that's how I've rigged it. Now I'm going to show you how I lock my cooler. Alright guys, as you can see, I've got 2 rings. These are U-bolts that I've gone all the way through. You can see this top one. Now I'm about to show you the bottom one. Alright, you can see how I've got the bottom one. I put these little vacuum caps, which I've put on all my stuff. Protects you from the screw. This is how I got the top one. Alright, what you're going to want to do, run this up, the bottom up, get as tight as you can. There you go, guys. Now it's locked. Alright, let's go ahead and check out the other stuff I've done. Alright, let's turn it around here. As you can see, I've added a fish grip holder. I'll put that in the description where you can get one of these. Just use small screws, don't go all the way through to screw them on. Still got my plier and knife holder. That's not new. This I just added. We're gonna go ahead and check out the inside. I'm gonna show you what I've changed. Alright guys, with these here, this is my IBolt. This is what I tie my dock down to my dock and to the bank. You'll have to check out my video I put on that. But what I've done with this, I've put locking nuts. So there's no play to these now. There were some play to it. And I changed these vacuum caps to a little bigger. So that makes it a little snugger on there. So I put all the way around I put locking nuts. So it's nice and snug now. So we're good to go on that. I even put locking nuts on these U-bolts too as well, guys, for my way to lock my cooler. So that's important. You don't want any play with that. Let's go ahead and check out the last thing I added. Alright guys, I've been using I'm going to still use my rope to tie everything down, but instead of my safety strap that I've been using, I'm going to use this wire gauge cable to use to actually keep in case my rope comes loose for my tie down. This will keep my cooler. This will be the safety replacement strap, but it also lock my cooler so someone can't walk off with my cooler if I walk away and go to my truck or do something away from my cooler. What I'm going to do with this is just basically wrap it around this part of the cooler, the walker part handle, and then what you're going to do is just take this and lock it to whatever you're wanting to lock it to a tree, to your dock, whatever. I'm fixing to show you what I mean by to the tree, and also you can lock this to the back of your truck. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, and lock it to the tree. a little closer. There you go, guys. Now they can't pull it from the tree. Now I'm not near a dock, so the next one I'm going to show you is how I'm going to put it on my truck and lock it down. Alright guys, what I'm going to do is just wrap around the walker handle part. You're going to come down, you got this tie down ring here, and you're probably going to have to slide this up just a little bit to get it through there. And you can bring this back through. And you run your lock. There you go. Now you probably want to run a bungee cord around your cooler just to make it more stable so it won't slide around. Alright guys, that's pretty much everything I've added to the cooler. Now I will put the lock in the description so you can check that out. If you do get the lock, guys, when you order, go scroll all the way down and you'll see a video, and they'll show you how to set that, the combination part of it. It's very simple to set, and once you set it, you know, you'll be good to go to keep changing out whatever combination you want to use. You want to change it out, but it's very simple to set a combination on that lock, guys. So I will put the link in the description for the lock so you can check it out. Alright guys, that's everything I've done to the cooler. Hope this helps you out if you guys were wanting to know, if you have built a cooler similar to this, what you could use to lock your rod and reel on your cooler and your net. If you have a pole holder set up, that's how you can do it, guys. Very simple. So I hope everyone's having a good one, and I'll see you guys in the next video.